Hey guys, what's happening? Just got done playing some video games off stream. Kind of nice, actually. But at the same time, it doesn't feel right because I'm so used to seeing you guys every time I play games. But I had some free time to catch up on some stuff and get a couple of the boxes that I've got organized. Um, but a couple things. I started a Snapchat account for subscribers. You guys should have already received that message in your Twitch inbox. Um, so you guys can communicate with me. Send me some cool pictures, videos, whatever. Um, I started just a few days ago. I did a feedback form. Just some basic questions, nothing too crazy. Just more or less like, what do you want to see more of? What do you want to see less of? And got any cool ideas? And some of the answers have been extremely positive. Some of them have been very vague, actually, but nothing that negative, which is great. So it's definitely a plus. So thank you guys. Keep your answers and your comments coming. Please keep bringing them. Um, I do ask if anyone is looking to fill out the form um, or is in the process of doing it. Please be as descriptive as possible. Like I said, some of the answers that I got are very vague, so I can't, not necessarily that I can't understand them, but it's more like, one of the questions was, do you want to see a set schedule? And I get a one word answer. Like, that doesn't really tell me much. Like, you know, I want to know exactly what you guys think. Like, tell me as a viewer, what would you like to see more from a streamer? And then, of course, I just want to see what you know what the temperature is like as far as how the stream has been going and the things I've been doing for the last 7 months. Um, this is probably the longest break I've had from streaming. It sucks. I don't like it. But I do have to do what I got to do. I have family obligations that I have to um, take care of. But I'm having a lot of fun though. So it's a nice break. It's giving me time to kind of not necessarily like cool off or anything, but refresh and think about new ways to get involved, get people involved, and of course build. Um, I did send out some shirts today, which is nice. I sent out two shirts. I've got more to send out. I've got two more give through three or four more shirts I got to send out, and then I'm done. And then I should have more shirts left over for the store, so that if any subscribers want to get the new shirts, because I'm very limited on those, you guys can use your discounts, which should be going out soon. Um, I still haven't. I've been trying like two or three different ways to get discount codes. I want to do them individual. The problem is that if the code is individualized, um, and let's say you unsubscribe, there's no way for me to really tell unless I continuously every month update my contact book specific or the it's like a address book every month I can email myself a list of all the subscribers, so I can export that list every month the day before the end of the month and see if it changes. um, and then whoever's missing, I could just remove the code. I think that's a little cumbersome to do. That might be the only option I have. I'm still looking to see if there's anything else. I think I might just do one universal code and then change it every month. I think that's probably going to be the best way to do it. I'd like to make it personal, but I think based on the amount of people that I have to kind of monitor, it's a little difficult. So I'll more than likely be sending out a discount code to everybody currently. Um, and it should be good. So that'll be like in the group email that I send out. But the Snapchat is up and running. I've been adding some stuff. I've got some boxes here that I took a picture of earlier. They've been kind of sitting here for a couple of days. Those are my all my PC parts, pretty much ready to get built. And I also got another goodie. There we go. Got myself another GTX 770. This beast of a graphics card. Now I'll have two of them. I'm going to SLI it, and going to have a really legit gaming PC. Um, let's see, I've got, as far as all the parts, because pretty much all the components are done, because the processor and the logic, well, not logic board, the motherboard on the PC that I'm using now, and the processor, CPU, motherboard, and CPU cooling system, those are all pretty much new. So really, the additions that we have now are the two GTX 770s. We've got a 256 gigabyte solid state drive, a 1 terabyte solid state hybrid drive, a Corsair H100 cooling system, the Corsair 600T mid tower. It's a white graphite. It's gorgeous looking. And I've got the Corsair Vengeance 16 gigabytes of RAM. And I think that's pretty much it. I do have a GoPro coming. I was able to get a very, very nice hookup with GoPro. So I got a silver edition. I wanted the black, but based on how I want to use the camera, the silver is going to be perfectly fine. So I got a silver edition GoPro, thanks to you guys. And I got some cool accessories for it. I'm going to be using that for the blogs moving forward because this whole phone thing is kind of annoying. But I also wanted to use it for the YouTube channel when I do unboxings and reviews. And speaking of which, I do have a package kind of chilling on my bed there. That package in particular is from Astro Gaming. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is just yet because it's kind of a secret. Well, not really a secret, but you got to kind of be involved in the program in order to use that piece of equipment there. But I will unbox it when I have the GoPro, and I will show you guys exactly what it is, and I will be using it on stream so you guys can see it. So I got some nice goodies. There's a couple other things I wanted to bring up. Yeah, so the GoPro as well. Being that now that I have two graphics cards, I'm going to be using the second GoPro as a camera that I can use in my house. I'm going to mount it somewhere in my living room so that when I do a 24-hour stream, that camera is going to be used to monitor the entire house. And during the Fight Night streams, I'm actually going to set up the GoPro directly above or next to my camera that I use for face cam, and I'm going to have it pointing down in my lap when I'm using my fight stick. I know that sounded kind of weird. I just thought about that for a second, but just let's go with it. So when I use my arcade stick, when I use my Killer Instinct controller, I'm going to use the GoPro to show that and display the buttons and how I use the actual controller. I think that would be a kind of a cool addition to show you guys on the stream. I was able to try it out once with a buddy of mine. He had his GoPro and we connected it to my computer and it worked perfectly. I tried it with the face cam that I'm using now. It's a Logitech C920. I was going to get another one because it would be cheaper, but it doesn't render 60 frames per second. But it does 720p, which is nice, but I need the frame rate because it doesn't, I need that refresh. So you could see, you know, it's kind of fast when you're doing quarter circles and things like that. You want to be able to see all of it. So the quality of the YouTube channel videos, from the vlogs to unboxings and all that stuff, is going to be much better because I got all the equipment that I needed. I got a really nice discount on it, so thank you, GoPro. And, of course, David, who I spoke to on the phone. He's a really super cool guy. He kind of helped me understand the difference between the two because I was a little confused. But we broke it down, and he felt that, and, of course, I felt that the Silver Edition was going to be more than enough to get the job done. I mean, I could use it when I go to the gym and show you guys some like first-person view of me at the gym training and stuff like that. So it'll still work fine. You guys will get some high-definition video. I mean, I'm missing out on the 4K, which kind of sucks, but, you know, I mean, when can I really use 4K realistically? So I'm not really snowboarding or anything like that, so there you have it. But going back to the feedback, you guys have been very, very vocal about merchandise, which is cool, and new console games. I will make sure to listen to that feedback and definitely continue to do new console games. Um, I'm gonna keep my options open, of course, because now I have a fully functional streaming slash gaming PC. I have a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One, so I'm very much set up to play anything I want and anything that you guys want. So, uh, I think the sky's the limit to the type of content that you guys can see. I just need to know what you guys want to see. Um, I am thinking about changing the format of Fight Nights. I'm thinking of making it a sub only night. I know a lot of the subscribers play Killer Instinct. So if I do Killer Instinct on Wednesday nights, I think I might just do that as a subscriber only thing. Not necessarily for giveaways, but I would do as like sub only lobbies, being that, the guys at Iron Galaxy are fixing a lot of the online stuff right now. And I think lobbies might have a lot to do with that update or the updates that are coming. Um, so I will more than likely, I'll give it a try. I think the subscribers deserve to have some kind of at least. I mean, I think every stream is dedicated to the subscribers, of course, but I'd like to have one day where whether it's on Killer Instinct or any game that the subscribers want to see, I need to dedicate a day to that. Um, with that being said, excuse me because I keep yawning. Oh God. Hi. Yeah. Wednesdays are normally my days off from work. So it's easier for me to say, okay, this is the day I want to do it. And another set of feedback was the stream times. It's very mixed. Some of you guys like to see it whenever. Some of you guys want to see it at earlier times. Some of you want to see it at later times. Going back to what I was just saying, I work full time right now. I'm hoping I could change the stream. This live stream could change all that. But for now, it's tough for me to really set a schedule. It's tough for me to set scheduled times, not necessarily days. I try to stream every day. I've been pretty good with doing that for the last couple of months, especially even way before we had the partnership. I make sure I get a minimum of 3 hours on every stream. I try not to take too many days off from live streaming. But it's tough for me to set times where it's like today, it's usually today is going to be at 6 o'clock. And then the next day it's at 8 o'clock. And then the next day it's all day. So it's going to change a lot for now. Until I get a set schedule at work or until, I catch a big break and I can go full-time streaming, then you guys tell me how much you want to see and I'll do it. Or I'll set a schedule. At least I'll have more options to at least try new things because I'm willing to try new things. I mean, I think that's been probably one of the keys to success with my stream, and it could be for yours too, is just to keep an open mind and try new things out. So I'm willing to try new stuff. I just need to make sure I have the opportunity to do it. But for now, I can't complain. I'm very blessed. I have amazing supporters. I've got all this awesome equipment. And I've got all this awesome shit here because of you guys. This chair I'm sitting in. It's incredible. It really is. So it's just I look at all of this every day. I wake up next to it, literally. I had to rearrange my room so I could fit all this stuff. So I just have like my bed here, but I literally wake up next to this stuff. I look at all of it, and it's a constant. I'm constantly reminded of the support that I get from everybody. So, I am sorry for rambling on. I'm trying to make these videos a little bit longer so I can get a lot of actual good information in for you guys. But the trip is almost over. I've got a couple of days left. I do need to go back to New York for a few days to take care of some stuff, which I can't necessarily talk about. But I will be picking up my old paintball gear, and I might come out of retirement. I don't know if that's really going to happen, but I will try. Been talking with a few guys over at the HK Army. One of the graphic designers who does all the jerseys. I'm going to talk to him about getting some custom jerseys made for you guys. They will be expensive, I can promise you that, because paintball jerseys are not cheap. Especially these. They're high quality and they're amazingly comfortable. And of course, if you play paintball, they're very protective. So, But I will let you guys know. Nothing set in stone. I'm working on a lot of different things with different people. So I have been technically doing some work for the stream. Um, you know, over the phone and on Skype. So I promise you guys, when I do come back and I'm back on schedule, there will be all kinds of stuff. So, with that being said, I'm going to sign out. It is late. It's time for me to get some sleep. I will be posting this video immediately after I end it, so it's up and running for you guys. But keep the feedback coming. Like I said, if you are a subscriber, please check your inbox. I sent out the link for you guys to fill out the form. So please don't hold anything back. And I will catch you guys soon.